NASCAR Cup Series is now called the NASCAR Cup Series Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. It is the top racing series of the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing, NASCAR. The NASCAR Cup Series began in 1949 under the name Strictly Stock Division and soon changed to Grand National in 1950. After that, it was rebranded as the Winston Cup Series in 1972. The Winston Cup Series was rebranded in 2003 to the Nextel Cup Series. It once again was rebranded in 2008 as the Sprint Cup Series and changed to the Monster Energy Cup Series in 2017. This series consists of 36 races each season in which drivers compete for the championship, which includes the 10-race playoff, also known as Chase for the Cup. Each race in the series typically takes place on a 1.5 or 2 mile long oval track. Drivers race in identical cars and compete until one driver crosses the finish line first. The Monster Energy Cup Championship is broken down into 4 stages over a course of 9 races. After passing each stage, points are given and the top 4 drivers with the most points enter the championship finale. The Monster Energy Cup Series is the most prestigious racing series in the world and is the highest level of professional stock car racing. It is broadcasted over 230 countries and with a total of 27 national series and over 1,600 races. NASCAR is the largest sanctioning body of motorsports in the world. NASCAR Cup Series events take place across North America from coast to coast. Popular tracks on the series include Daytona International Speedway, Talladega Superspeedway, Darlington Raceway, Dover International Speedway, and Indianapolis Motor Speedway. NASCAR drivers that compete in the series include popular names such as Kevin Harvick, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Brad Keselowski, Jimmy Johnson, and Jeff Gordon. The Monster Energy NASCAR Cup is the most famed trophy in stock car racing. It was first earned in 1949 by Red Byron and has been awarded to champions ever since. All Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series drivers are required to wear a fireproof suit, gloves, shoes, and helmet while participating in any form of on-track activity. The safety technology used in NASCAR Cup Series cars include the cars having a steel roll cage, fuel cell, and an extinguisher system which is designed to put out a fire when the driver pulls the fire extinguisher handle. Each vehicle in the Monster Energy Cup Series is inspected and reviewed every week to make sure that all of the parts are in good working condition and that all safety regulations are followed. NASCAR Cup Series racing is a high-intensity, adrenaline-pumping sport that is exciting for both drivers and spectators. Fans can watch long races that include practice laps, qualifying laps, and hundreds of laps of stock car racing that ends with a checkered flag being waved. Participating in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series is an honor that any stock car racer dreams of making. NASCAR Cup Series has created many famous drivers who have become legends in the racing world, and with millions of fans tuning in to watch the races, the series continues to grow every year. The Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series is a place for drivers to take risks, push the boundaries, and show off their skills in order to compete for the championship. The Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series can be seen on television each week, and live viewing is also available for those who don't have access to television. Referees are present at each race in order to monitor the competition and look for any violations or safety issues that could arise. There are strict rules and regulations that all drivers must abide by while participating in the series. These rules are in place to ensure a fair and competitive race. The NASCAR Cup Series is the highest level of professional stock car racing, and the drivers put their lives on the line each week in order to compete for the championship. Every driver that participates in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series desires to win the most coveted trophy in stock car racing, the Monster Energy Cup. During a Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series race, teams will work together to make sure their car is up to par and ready to race. This includes making sure the car has the right engine, transmission, tires, weight, and other performance parts.